This break is brought to you by Audible. For a free 30-day trial and a free audiobook, head over to audible.com/Gamebreaker. Now, the February game update for Guild Wars 2 is arriving today, and ArenaNet has just announced some really big changes to the PvP tournament system. Here to tell us a little bit more about this is our very own Richie Fracofio. So, Richie, I hear ArenaNet are actually getting rid of the paid PvP tournaments. What are they replacing them with?
They're replacing them with free PvP tournaments.
Woohoo! Free things!
Free is good. Yeah, so the PvP tournaments used to require tournament tickets to actually enter, which were earned either by doing PvP dailies or more commonly by purchasing them directly from the gem store. So yeah, now those are going by the wayside, and there's going to be 1-round and 3-round free tournaments, and both of them are going to use a separate rating for purposes of matchmaking. And interestingly enough, they're also removing QPs from the game. Those are the qualifying points that people were earning as a tournament reward. So that's going by the wayside as well.
Quite a big change that, actually. So did they give any reasons why they're doing this?
Yeah, they said that they initially introduced paid tournaments to create a place for the hyper-competitive and highly skilled players to actually find matches with other players of comparable skill, but that's kind of made redundant now that they have matchmaking in place, and that they feel like the tickets were kind of like a barrier to entry. So they've removed it, which is an interesting change. Yeah,
that's kind of cool, actually. So what about those players though who've got unused tournament tickets? Is there any compensation for those guys? Oh, and of course, what about the players who've earned an absolute ton of the qualifying points? What's going on with that?
Yeah, so if you have unused tournament tickets, you're going to be able to exchange them for gold, silver, and copper tournament reward chests. Some players might be happy with that. Some players may not, especially those who have already gotten many of the things that they would want out of those chests. The top qualifying point earners are going to receive a, quote, valuable in-game prize, which is going to be detailed later in a future podcast.
Do you think they haven't quite figured out what they're going to do there yet?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like they know exactly what that is yet, so or it could change, so we don't have any details on that.
It could be interesting. Well, it's really interesting as well to see them remove the tickets from the game, because it's a source of income for them through the gem store, right? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it just goes back to what they said. There was a barrier to entry in the tournaments, and so you didn't want to lose tickets, which is basically money. So probably prevented a lot of people from ever even trying to get into the tournaments. So I guess they're making a decision for the health of the PvP game to take one in the pocketbook there. But you might wonder how much were they really making on this. It might not have been a very profitable area. So taking it out, improving PvP in general, getting more people involved. There's still a lot of steps they have to do to make PvP what people kind of expect from it. There's still a lot of features that are missing that they're working on but just haven't been able to deliver on yet. But this is definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think it's pretty cool of any gaming company to take a hit in the pocket for the good of their game. So that's definitely a good step from ArenaNet. Well, thanks so much, Richie, for filling us in on all that. And do keep it dialed to Gamebreaker TV for all your Guild Wars 2 news. And of course, don't forget to watch Guildcast every Wednesday night at 6 PM Pacific time. We'll see you then.